Alright, we're back with some more. Oxygen, not included. What's on the agenda today? We're just going to drill down a little bit more over here, make some room, because we're going to move these, and we're going to clear some area out over here. We're getting ready for the robot people. We're getting ready for the robot people. Like so. Just like that. That'll be plenty of room. We're just going to move a few things. And over here, I've drilled up a few more drilling commands, although, well, I did this like 5 minutes ago. They've already drilled the whole place out. That'll give them something to do for a few minutes while we're focused in on the other place. Ugh, hiccups. Iron to steel. What are we missing? Lime? Yeah. I'll have to make some lime for a while. And we're still waiting on this to drop. A little bit more. That's a lot of water to move. We could build another pump, but I just can't be motivated. Can't be motivated right now. Pardon me. Now, we have plenty of food over here. Making some swampy delights. Stuff's probably not really that good. It's probably not that delightful. I want to start sending back aluminum and turning that into metal. I'd like to send some of this cobalt back as well, but we're kind of busy over here right now. We have a little bit of busyness. Could just drill this here. There's a bunch of uranium in here. So, I don't think I need these ladders. I need you powering this one. We don't need that ladder there, do we? Because we can bring this up and power some stuff up here if we want to. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to need these ladders. If I do, we'll just rebuild them. There we go. All clean, all pretty. Yeah, it's getting a bit toasty over here. We essentially have 16 people. We have 16 people here. And they're not really doing a whole lot. I mean, the people that are actually working, the farmers and such, don't really have a whole lot to do. So they're helping drilling out, moving things around as well. They got this whole thing done. I wonder what the robot people look like when they dance. Probably robotic, huh? That's my guess. Uh-huh. This place is messy. We'll need about 20 tons of steel just for this location. You already have all this drilled up. They already have it all drilled up, friends. There's another swampy biome. Another cool steam vent. Wow. Well, water is not an issue on this planet. How we doing over here, kids? Okay, they're just finishing up the last bits and... Yeah. Let's go ahead and get rid of this ladder system here. What do we have? Yeah, we got a lot. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Build this, make a floor here. I don't think this will be part of the base. Rummage, inspect. Rummage, inspect. New principle. Now we'll take a new tree bar. Any snazzy suits? Oh, they haven't looked over here yet. Da-da-dee-da. Oh. Nope. Thought they were coming over here. Yeah, I didn't think they would get it done. Because you're lazy. Anybody tell you ever lazy? Gotta go poop. Gotta go poop, man. See, this is why we have the... This is why I have that mod installed, because this sticks out a little too far. And we could shave like this big chunk off here. Just, I'd like to shave a little bit of that off. It makes my senses of orderly and neatness crawl. Warm coat, huh? Snazzy suit. Abe. No, Bonnie. Bonnie's gonna get a snazzy suit. Abe's still running on the hamster wheel. He's not a full important duplicate yet. I was gonna say human, but they're not humans. Guys, get this done? They're getting there. Oh. Okay. This is the output pipe. I'm gonna go here. We'll have to change that bridge. And then this can go here. Go up, in, around, this way. And we'll go here. What I want to do is I want to grab I'm going to grab the liquids from inside of here and put them into the filtration system. Well, a day now. We've got all that done. Let's get all this gas cleaned up. I think that's enough. I think that's enough. Hey! Just enough data banks. Okay. And then all we need to do is Grab that bridge here. Deconstruct it. Of course, they're sleeping now, aren't they? Yeah. It's always something with these kids over here. There's a bunch of water laying around the place, so once this is all cleaned up, it'll stay clean. As far as research goes, I think we can just go back and start working on the things we were working on. Yeah, we'll just work our way through these. I'm not really too worried about building a petroleum boiler because we have so much crude oil that I don't care about losing 50% of the mass. I'm just starting to think industrial brick. I'm leaning that way. That'll give the kids something to do. We can just dump all kinds of heat in there. Idle, you say? Okay. And go and put in our bridge here. Like this. Then when I want to take the water, we just need to get, no, there's well, there's plenty of water in the line. We can just go ahead and get rid of these. Put the bridge in. And then we can just go ahead and get rid of all the pipes and these. You guys want to hurry up, please? There you go. And now let's go ahead and get rid of all this. There. Don't get rid of that. And then we need to mop up the stuff in here. This liquid's coming out. Yep. Now this is heading up. Good. We'll be putting a few more things down here. In fact, I think I'm going to insulate this. What do we have? This rock here. Okay. We need to mop the floor here. That'll take those kids a few days to do. That's a lot of stinky gas. There's a lot of stinky gas. And we can go ahead and deconstruct these. Let's get rid of this wall. That floor. This. Alright, that'll take a few minutes to clear up. Let me put this on a 4. This doesn't. We don't need to insulate that right away. And now. Now. We are going to need these canister fillers. 1, 2, 3. 3 of them, probably. Yep. These. We can just build this out of regular pipes. Cobalt, that's fine. Have a looking, kids. Let's use igneous rock on these walls now. Look how far this crap sticks out. You'd have to build a wall all the way out to here. Ugh, that's a lot of work. Hey, some of our stuff is starting to grow. We're not freezing the place down with, you know, super cold gas anymore. It's 50 degrees. $50. How you guys doing? Good. Go ahead and get rid of these. Get rid of those. And what we're going to need over here, well, the robot people need things that we don't have. Could I put these someplace else? Maybe. I'm also going to need a filter, pretty sure. They're going to need a gunk extractor. Cleans state liquid gunk buildup from duplicants bionic parts. Much more relaxed after a visit to the gunk extractor. So we're going to need a gunk extractor. And then there's something else we need. Do we need to put the... Do we just want to put the gunk extractors up here? Yes. Yeah, we'll put the gunk extractors up here. Yeah. I was going to put them in here in the base, but we don't need to. I don't think we need to. We just put them up here. Alright, so they need a gunk extractor. Where is it? There's a couple other things that they need. Let's see. We're going to need to build the power bank chargers. And we're going to build these over here. The power bank chargers are going to go up here. I think. Yes, they need a gunk extracting device. Let's put that here, I think. Do we need two of these? Might need two of them. One, two. We're gonna need, and then I think we'll need two of them. We're gonna have six. We're gonna have six people, six robot people over here. Gas port launchers, refinement. We're going to need a lubrication station. Uses Phyto oil or crude oil to keep duplicates, bionics parts running smoothly. I think we're going to put the lubrication station down here. Right. Probably two of them, maybe one of them. Or do we put the gunks? Let's put the gunk extractors downstairs. Yeah. All right. So this plumbing, we're gonna grab the gunk extractors. Oh, yeah, right here. Let's make two of them. Let's have two of them. And then we're gonna need. Where's the stations at? Stations. Where's mine? Medicine. Lubrication station. Yes, we need these. I don't know if we need two. Let's put one in for now. Stations. Let's also, so we can all, you know, if we want to, we can make this part of the base. We could just pop this open and put a ladder down here. It doesn't matter if this is here or not. Well, I mean, they could come outside to get their gears worked on, I guess. What was that other thing we needed? What was that other thing we needed? There was a thing we need. They need oil. We need plant pulverizer. This is the thing. We need one of these. However, let's put these over here. Yeah? Move these. In fact, I think I'm going to drop this and then just close this off. No, I still need a room here. Still need room right here. Well, we can open this up and have this. Yeah. Okay, I got it. I got it. What we're going to do. Plumbing. All right, we're going to put in the gunk extractor. We're going to put in two of these. And then we're going to put in the lubrication station. Put the lubrication station right there. then what we're going to do is going to grab some of these buckets here. And I'm going to put in 1, 2, say 4 of them. Hang on. I want this place to look nice. I'll be right back. All right. After hemming and hawing for a little bit, we're gonna move this down. We're gonna move this down to this level. I want this outside because we're probably gonna drop this floor to be part of the base here. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. And we need another floor over here. We need another floor. We're going to go ahead and put this all on a 4. They can do this if they don't have anything else to do. And then we're going to put in just a regular tile floor right here. All right, that'll keep the kids busy for a minute. That'll keep them busy. All right. And over here, Joya seeds. Okay. Now up here, we've been doing things the hard way for a while now, and that needs to stop. We need to do things the easy way, and the easy way is not always easy, is it? Coal, sand, phosphorite, sandstone, dirt. All right, what we want to do is I want to set this all up on automation. So this stuff is just automatically fed to our hatchlings and hatches. We may want to move. We may want to get into stone hatches here. Well, we'll see how much sandstone we have after we dig up some of these areas over here. Yeah, we'll see how much we have left once that's done. Well, I want to automate this. I want this to be a lot easier. So let's drill out this portion here, like so. And we'll bring this ladder up. And let's do this. This should be fine, maybe. There's a lot of salt water, though. Right. If I drilled up, I don't care if this stuff falls down here. That's, well, I do because I want to build an industrial brick over here. Well, we don't have to do it that way. Oh, okay, hang on. I got a better idea. I have an idea. We've got all this slime over here. This is all going to go away. We're going to move this right now because I want to use this area. What's our shipping system look like? It's kind of a mess. But I want to move all this slime. We're going to move it... I just need a little bit of water. We're full on slime. There's a lot of it. We're not going to use it on this planet. We're going to use it on the other one. Can make oil out of it. Let's go just down like this and drill this out here, like so. All that water should fall into here, and then we can put some buckets in. Let's put in some storage buckets. Just a couple of them. Just a few of them. You see, we're delivering this dirt. You know, they're manually delivering all this stuff. I want to automate that. We want to have a better solution to our problems than we currently have. What's in here? Mafic rock. Yeah, we'll keep that there. Let's go over here, see how they're doing. Okay. Bring this ladder down here. Power system here. This can go. I'm likely going to need another transformer. No. Likely. Rotten barbecue? Rotten barbecue? This is unacceptable. Oh gosh, they drilled this out already. Alright, what we need to do is just copy this one. Bring this down here. They're going to be filthy. There's really not much we can do about it. And then we are storing our bleach stone right here. And we can go ahead and get rid of these buckets. Force, please. It's so much nicer that they're in Atmo suits now. Makes this job a lot easier. Makes the job easier. Da, 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 dee, da. Let me go ahead and get rid of this ladder here. They're gonna be busy for a minute, moving all that slime. Okay. And again, we're just gonna move this down. There and there. Build this here. I want this to look nice. I want this to look nice. I can go there. This is the chunky stuff. That's an output. We can go ahead and probably cut that for a bit. I'm just going to put filtration medium in here. So if there's any regolith, they can do that. I also want to move this to here, like so. I'm likely going to be drawing another power line down here and underneath this. Likely. Yay! Yeah. It's gonna be filthy for a little bit. It's gonna be filthy for a bit. But what are you gonna do? to go ahead and remove this carbon skimmer. We don't need it. We'll probably only need one carbon skimmer. Probably. Let me deconstruct this. Grab that one. Ugh, you guys. You learn to work all the time. Da, da. Hey, this is all clean now. And build this wall. We're gonna need about 40 tons of steel. Well, we're gonna need more than that, but if we are gonna be building an industrial brick, which we are, well, we're gonna be keeping this here, but all this can go. We can break in here and I can use this for something. I can use this for cooling for something else. Oh yeah, I got an idea for that. Oh, do I have an idea? We're gonna have a lot of room over here that we're not really gonna be using. Ideas. I have ideas. Are you guys done over here? No. Okay. And then we want to deconstruct all this and that. And then just hook this up here. There we go. There we go. Gravy good. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Get rid of this power line. Nice. All right, now down here. Down here. Let's go and close this up here. And then I'll be back with the design. This is going to take me a minute. I'll be right back. All right, that's about the basics of what we're going to be building. So we're going to put the gunk extractors down here. Right here. And I don't know if this... I don't know if the gunk that they get on their hands has food poisoning on it, but we're going to make them wash their hands. And then here are the lubrication stations, and then we're going to need some lubricant for their joints. So this will be the lubrication station. We're also going to be piping that gunk out of these things, right? The gunk is going to get extracted, brought up through here, down through here, through this filter. We do not want the gunk to get into this. I think it'll break the machine. So we're going to sort that out by bringing the gunk, the polluted water can come out of here and get processed. And then this pipe, this won't exist here. Of course, this is going to be around this way. This pipe here is going to go straight over here, all the way up to here. And we're just going to dump the gunk here. Try that out too. we're just gonna dump the gunk into there until we can deal with it. Yeah. Well, probably should leave these open. We can leave these open so they can get in and out here pretty quick. Yeah, let's do that. Over here, are they still bringing over the slime? Yep. Let's go and get rid of this and that. And this. Okay. Now, brown cow. Let's build a ladder. Something like that. No, we don't need a ladder. We need a floor. Hang on. Before you do that, son, think. Have a think before you do. We don't need to do that. We could just build right here. Something about like that. Might need to increase these, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Let's go ahead and sweep all this material up here. I can just put it right over there for now. For now. Wow. We are feeding these guys. We're feeding these guys what? Granites. Granite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Shipping. Auto sweepers can go across 9 tiles. So we'll put a auto sweeper right here. Build that on a 7. Built that out of some gold. Yeah, we want to draw a separate power line. We've got this one. Right. We can reach. I'm going to get rid of this middle one. I'm going to build this upside. Well, it's not upside down. It's going to be this way. Come on. There you go. That's going to go here. Okay. And then what we want to do is we want to take the granite from these buckets in here, and we want to ship that down to these guys. So we're going to use the same process that we used here for all these guys. What we'll do is we're going to grab a conveyor receptacle, and we can make these out of anything. Gold is fine. And we can put that receptacle anywhere. We can put it up here. Yeah, let's put it up here. This is a good spot for it. Yeah, up top. Up top. Why we're going to put it up top? So we don't have to worry about the rail. So we're going to put this one here. Put this one right above here. And we'll put this one right here. And then we want to do a conveyor rail. Make this out of that material. And then we go across like this, like that, to here. And then we could just bring that material here. I think I need to bring that over by 1, don't I? Yeah, I need to build a bridge. Can we? No. Because if I hook this up here, it'll get on this line. We don't want that. Bring it over to here. Then we need to build a bridge. And then we'll just bridge this down like so. And then we just take this rail here. And we'll hook that up right there. And that'll deliver all the granite to these receptacles. We're going to make these receptacles 4. And we're going to make this a 5. And then we can get rid of these buckets inside of here. Alright, let's take a look on the other planet, see how the kids are doing. Well, they're still building things. We will be taking, we're going to start taking, what do you call it? The robot people. The robot dupes. I'm just going to build a separate power transformer up here. Why not? Put it right there. I'm just considering how I'm going to run the pipe. This can go up and over. And then this one can go up and over. Yeah. Wire here. Conductive wire to here. There we go. Just like that. All the rails have been built. Fan. Bloody. Fantastic. All right, so we're going to go ahead and set these to a 4. You can even set them to a 1. It doesn't matter. Now we can go ahead and delete these. Delete these. Oh, we need to build one over here. Go ahead and put this one right here. Say it like that. And then we'll leave the rail on a 7. Like that. Lime, yes please. This stuff's gonna pick up all the granite out of here because it's on the floor. That's gonna. Oh. That's cool, right? Yeah, all the granite's gonna get dropped here, which is fine. And then what we want to do is tell you what, let's not pick it up. It's on the ground. It's on the ground. Okay. Now. Take this one. And we'll put the granite in like that. And we're going to want to make this a higher priority than the buckets. We'll make this at least a level 6. So that the auto sweeper will pick it up. Because these are going to stay off 5. If the kids don't have anything else to do, they're going to fill these buckets up with granite. There we go. And then we make this one a 4. And these auto sweepers will now pick up all the granite from here. And we'll be supplying granite via auto sweeper to here forever. Like I said, kids will pick this up, or these guys will eat it. It doesn't really matter what happens there. And all is right and good with the world. We need to do the same thing over here. Feeding these guys sedimentary rock. Yeah, we got this done now. Well, sort of. I just want to kind of hurry this up a little bit. It'd be nice. And let's get rid of that here. So get rid of this one, and we'll get rid of this one. Chop, chop, let's go. There you go. Now the water can flow into the toilets. Yeah. And then we need... Let me cut this pipe real quick here. Right there. For now, we need to fill up the loop. The loops are all messed up a little bit. This goes out. Let me cut this one. And then we'll hook this one up right here. It doesn't matter. Right there. No, that's not true. Hang on. I need to get rid of that water. Or we need that water. What's happening here is the output, this output pipe is here. And it's trying to feed these. And is there enough water in the pipe? I need to get rid of this water down here. And so this water can't go anywhere because it's stopped right here. There's nowhere else for it to go. So I want to get rid of this line. We're going to be moving this carbon skimmer downstairs. Let's go and get rid of the carbon skimmer. And then let's go and get rid of this. And then here we want to send that to. We don't need to do that right now. Okay. We'll go ahead and just hook this up to here. Use a bridge. Put that bridge on here. That'll move that water up into the line where we want it. Go. Now that. Once this is gone, there we go. Got a little bit of polluted water, that's fine. Just mop it up. Mop it up, kids. Mop it up. And that clears that water out of the line, just like that. Now, this goes to here. Get rid of that. And then we take this line here, hook this output line up right there. How we doing over here, kids? Beautiful. All this is all set up now. Fantastic. Okay, excellent. We got that automated. We'll be doing the same thing to the other one. Excellent, excellent. Now, one of the problems that we're going to have is they will happily come down to this oil biome and pick up the granite that's down here. That's 160 degrees, and they'll bring it all the way up and put it into these buckets, it inevitably will heat this place up. Which is why I'm considering moving some things around. And we could do the same thing over here with dirt. So let's see. If we put dirt in one of these, in these buckets here, we could take that dirt and bring it into the auto sweeper area and get rid of these buckets right here. We won't need these anymore. And then we'll need to drop it off. And the auto sweepers will do all the labor for feeding these guys, except for that one. Well, if I put the thing right here, it'll be fine. But this will stay cool here. Then we can also extend this loop up into our ranches. We've got the area to do it in, but that's a dance for a different day. So we will do that later. We got a whole bunch done today. We're 90% prepared for the then we just hook this back up like that. Now the water here, liquid. We want to make this liquid polluted water. Polluted water. There we go. A little bit of power. And all is good and right with it. Right now, this stuff is probably getting dumped up here. Not yet, but it will. Then polluted water will come out of that. We rebuild our carbon skimmer once this is all built. Just put it down here somewhere. I don't know where. And this will go this way. Okay. And we have these tanks down here. We're gonna need to start making oil for the people. We also need power banks and such, but that's pretty easy to come by. We've pretty much stuck in this little bitty area for a while, but getting this whole area prepped, it's been quite a challenge. And it's looking pretty good, I think, anyway. But that, my friends, is going to do it for today's episode. We'll do little bits and bobs like automating this area. Little bitty things like that. Maybe get this one done next. And then we're going to need to take all this slime here. And we need to send it over to the other planet. But we're going to have to do all that later. That is going to do it for today's episode. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.